A Hollywood legend blaming the Me Too movement for his poor performance at the box office. His movie shot right here in Atlanta.
Clint Eastwood also unloading on the AJC during an interview with the Wall Street Journal. He says they helped kill the man wrongly accused for the Olympic Park bombing. Ashton, the ATL has more.
Yeah, Clint Eastwood is definitely not a fan of the AJC, and he's upset over the turnout for his film, Richard Jewell. Eastwood told the Wall Street Journal his movie suffered because of the Me Too life controversy, because of his depiction of the AJC reporter. And much like he told the Wall Street Journal recently, he also told me that the paper was reckless.
Hollywood legend Clint Eastwood has never been shy in sharing his opinion.
You know, it was just a good story. It was a very tough subject.
I want you to say there's a bomb in Centennial Park. You have 30 minutes.
When he was promoting his latest film, Richard Jewell, the actor-director spoke to me about the paper, the Atlanta Journal-Constitution.
Jewell fits the profile of the lone bomber, a frustrated white man who is a police wannabe.
He believes their late reporter, Kathy Scruggs, was quick to blame an Atlanta security guard in the 1996 Olympic bombing.
Now, whether they found out the truth or not, I don't know. I don't think they did. Nobody's given us anything better than we have. And so, but we do know that their reporter did it.
I report the facts.
Eastwood suggests Scruggs was reckless. He blames her story for the months of persecution suffered by Richard Jewell. In the film, Eastwood shows Scruggs sleeping with an FBI source to get information on the case.
I think judging quickly was a problem there. It's probably cost a lot of lives along. It cost Richard Jewell his life was shortened definitely by this event.
You're a suspect.
The newspaper called the portrayal false, malicious, and extremely defamatory. The film then suffered backlash, making it the worst opening in 40 years for Eastwood.
It's out there. We just have to look for it.
Jewell was exonerated after nearly 3 months. In a Wall Street Journal interview, Eastwood says the AJC's reports were ultimately responsible for Jewell's death in 2007. Jewell's official cause of death was heart failure from complications of diabetes. He was 44 years old.
And although Eastwood blames the poor ticket sales of his movie on a Me Too-like controversy, he does say that the movement has helped women stand up against people who are trying to shake them down for sexual favors. We reached out to the AJC for comment. We're still waiting to hear back.
You know, he's a great director. I didn't see Richard Jewell, but I heard some good things from people who did. And you know, I think that when you get to be as old as Clint Eastwood, you can say whatever you want. He is Hollywood royalty and in his 80s and just...
You can, but I mean, the movie itself talks about how someone who taints someone's name can destroy a life. But in the movie, if he did not do his research, then he also tainted Kathy Scruggs' name. I'm not sure if it did bad because of the Me Too movement. I know some friends who saw it and liked it, but I also know some friends who saw it and didn't like it. And if we were judging this movie, anything based from like his last movie, that Paris Train, it was awful. No offense, his last couple of movies have not been great. So who knows? Maybe it was not a great movie.
Well,
or maybe
and he's also making headlines because, you know, now he's endorsing Bloomberg over Trump. You know, just switch gears.
Yeah, thank you, Astrid.
I mean, I just don't know about the movie. I didn't watch it. I mean, Clint Eastwood is a controversial figure. Some people love him, some of them don't. He's still a talented actor.
Yeah, he's a talented actor, definitely a talented director. Not to say that all his movies have not been great. From what I've heard, his last couple of movies have not been great. So we don't know.
Unforgiven, my favorite Clint Eastwood movie, if you haven't seen it already. All right.